I'm going to talk to you about some things I've learned along my journey. Most of these lessons come from experience, a few I picked up in passing, and many I'm still working on, but I believe them all to be true. Life is not easy. It's no walk in the park. Don't try to make it that way. Life's not fair. It never was, it isn't now, and it won't ever be. Do not fall into the trap, the entitlement trap, of feeling like you're a victim. You are not. Get over it and get on with it. What does success mean to us? What does success truly mean to you? Is it having more money? That's perfectly fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with money. Maybe it's a healthy family. Maybe it's a happy marriage. Maybe it's helping others, becoming famous, being spiritually sound, or leaving the world just a little bit better than you found it. Continue to ask yourself that question every now and then. Your answer may shift over time, and that's okay. But do yourself this important favor, whatever your answer may be. Don't choose anything that will jeopardize your soul. Focus on who you are, who you want to become, and don't let anything into your life that undermines your character. Be brave. Take the hill. But first, answer that question, what's my hill? So first we have to define success for ourselves, and then we have to put in the work to maintain it. Take that daily tally, tend our garden, and keep the things that are important to us in good shape. Where you are not is as important as where you are. It is just as important where we are not as it is where we are, because the places we avoid help define the path we're on. Look, the first step that leads to our identity in life is usually not, I know who I am, I know who I am, I know who I am. That's not the first step. The first step is usually, I know who I am, not the process of elimination, defining ourselves by what we are not, is the first step that leads us to really knowing who we are and understanding what we stand for. That clarity will always guide us forward. You know that group of friends that you hang out with that really might not bring out the best in you? You know, they gossip too much, or they're kind of shady. They really aren't going to be there for you in a pinch. Or how about that bar that we keep going to, from which we always seem to have the worst hangover? Or that computer screen, right? That computer screen that keeps giving us an excuse not to get out of the house and engage with the world and get some real human interaction. Or how about that food that we keep eating, stuff that tastes so good going down, makes us feel like crap the next week? We feel lethargic and keep putting on weight. Well, those people, those places, those things, stop giving them your time and energy. Just don't go there. I mean, put them down. And when you do this, when you do put them down, when you quit going there and you quit giving them your time, you inadvertently find yourself spending more time in more places that are healthy for you, that bring you more joy, and that lift you up. You begin to replace negative habits with better ones, and your environment will start reflecting that shift, making you feel lighter and more focused. Why? Because you just eliminated the who's, the where's, the what's, and the WS that were keeping you from your identity. Trust me, too many options, I promise you, too many options will make a tyrant of us all. All right, so get rid of the excess, the wasted time. Decrease your options. If you do this, you will have accidentally, almost innocently, put in front of you what is important to you by process of elimination. Knowing who we are is hard. It's hard. Give yourself a break. Eliminate who you are not first, and you're going to find yourself where you need to be. You'll start noticing the things that matter most, those things that help you grow, find peace, and live in alignment with your true purpose. It's a journey, not a race. Instead of creating outcomes that take from us, let's create more outcomes that pay us back, fill us up, keep your fire lit, and turn you on for the most amount of time in your future. We try our best. We don't always do our best. Well, architecture is a verb as well. And since we are the architects of our own lives, let's study the habits, the practices, and the routines that we have that lead to and feed our success, our joy, our honest pain, our laughter, and our earned tears. In doing this, we gain insight into what fuels us and what drains us. As we recognize this, we start to make better choices, leading to a more purposeful, fulfilled life, one day at a time. Let's dissect that and give thanks for those things. And when we do that, guess what happens? We get better at them, and we have more to dissect. Be discerning. Choose it because you want it. Do it because you want to. We're going to make mistakes. You got to own them And you got to make amends, and then you got to move on. Guilt and regret kill many a man before their time. So turn the page, get off the ride. You are the author of the book of your life, and you are in control of the chapters you write. Keep going, learn from each step, and always grow.